went through that period in your life where you were trying to give back through your art and your books and coaching. I mean, and mentoring. You do the Block Talk Radio thing, but now you switching lanes again. Because the Block Talk thing goes, the Block Talk Radio goes away. You still make money. You still have a lot of talent. You still have a lot to give back to the community, and you start mentoring and being a life coach. Tell us about that transition and how you got started doing that. Because if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So I see what you were saying about the earlier part. I'm the same way. I do things for the people. I do things for the community, but I have to find out how to monetize that. Like I got to get paid.
Yes.
I
mean, we all need to have a way to earn and make a living and take care of our responsibilities. So, we just can't always do everything in a philanthropic, vein. It would be nice, but come on. So I started working. at a halfway house in Connecticut. And then I left that and I started working on Rikers Island, which was like such a 360 moment for me because I remember being an inmate on Rikers Island. It's amazing that I was even hired for that position with my criminal background, but it was a program that still exists now called why can't I remember the program? It'll come back to me, but it's an organization that's based out of Queens, and they basically hire felons. And at that time, they were outsourcing people that have records to the facilities to work. But I was the right person for it because I was used to that from being on the other side. So after I left there, I became certified to become a life coach because I just felt like, you know what, I don't want to go back into any other organization. I want to work for myself. I don't want to do a nonprofit. So what could I do where I'm helping people and I'm giving that one-on-one advice? I said, people call me all the time and they talk my ears off again for free. So let me see how I can monetize. And I became a life coach. And I think I do a great job doing what I do. So I said, you know what will never switch up? Self-help. And I said,
that's something. I'm gonna cut you off, but that's something that everybody can relate to, as long as you can relate to the topics and how you're going about doing that. And I'm gonna cut you off, but your background and your experiences in the street and helping people, prison system.
Well, it came away from the street.
What I'm saying, the experience that you had helps you transition to where you are. Not your self-help, your life coach.
Well, let me tell you, I went through some tragedies in my life in terms of becoming a caretaker for my loved ones. And so I wrote about it. It's a book called How to Survive the Loss of a Loved One, A Caretaker's Journey. And so what I did was I broke down my experiences of taking care of my mom with the AIDS virus, my godmother with Alzheimer's disease, and my best friend and sister, Queenie, who died from the colon cancer. And I even talk about my grandmother who recently passed away, and they said she had COVID. She didn't have COVID, but they were getting a lot of money for that. That's a whole nother story. But the book is for people that are actively taking care of their loved ones. And in the back, there's journaling, there's calendars so that you can put the dates and times of the doctor's appointments. You can also talk about your feelings or because people don't realize that the caretakers need care for too.